So I want to talk a little bit about Superman. The reason I say Superman is because James Gunn's movie Superman Legacy has officially been renamed Superman, and there is a big question mark right now around the budget to this film, which has been reported, rumored, not confirmed, to be $363 million. Oh my God. Which is absolutely, like, the coke snorting executives who are just like throwing money. It's starting to feel like money laundering. Most of the time.
All of them are.
What are you spending that money on? Like
coke and hookers for sure.
How long is the movie? The runtime?
They just did day one of filming.
Oh, so there's no runtime? No. I mean, you could do 3 straight hours of top-notch special effects and not come to $150 million. Right?
So, yes. So, I mean,
3 hours of like the best.
With really good planning and a really, really good cinematographer. Like we were talking about the director, the cinematographer for Dune, who has done all, like he did The Creator this year, which was also unbelievable cinematography. When you watch those movies and you see just how much work went into planning each shot when it's not the Marvel slop where they just throw a bunch of crap on screen. What I was pointing out when we were watching it was, and I'm getting a little bit off topic here, but basically like when you watch a Marvel movie and it's just nothing but CGI, have you ever noticed how everything is like painfully in focus?
Yeah.
Like, there is no depth of field to anything you're watching. But we were watching this movie, when we were watching Dune 2, there is such deliberate camera work, and the ability to use depth of field really helps, along with a really, really unique color grading, helps you buy into the fact that what you're looking at is CGI, but it feels very, very real.
It felt like I was in the desert and I was really thirsty.
So, Superman Legacy director James Gunn, he is saying that this is not true, that the budget is not $363 million. He goes, absolutely not. How in the world would they know what the budget of the movie is? Well, this is what they said on World of Real. It says, James Gunn's Superman Legacy has a budget of $363 million because apparently a Redditor went and found this out. It says, a Reddit user Googled the government website for the Ohio Motion Picture Tax Credit because they're going to be hiring almost 3,300 Ohio residents to work on this film. And the page includes public information about the productions, and it looks like the budget was accurate. Superman Legacy filed a tax credit application for $36,972, 36,000, or was it 36 million? $36,972, 289, and the full budget of the picture is $363,845. That's insane.
But at least he's employing like extras instead of just CGI and all these extras in. That's kind of cool.
The Ohio spend represents 10.16% of the budget. Additionally, 25% of the budget is being shot in Ohio. Another article reported this number. They have to provide all of this information due to Section 122.85 of the Ohio Code. Okay, go ahead.
You got a $20 super chat from OrganizedBusinessServices.com. Thanks, Brett, for being my virtual friend. This is my last super chat for a while. I'm moving to Cebu City with my 25-year-old girlfriend. Maybe it's good that Mary is not there today. I can hear it now, Mary. I'm 56 and my 25-year-old girlfriend.
That's called
good
winning.
For you, homeboy.
That's winning.
You. That is
winning.
Well, what we should do, we should actually, business services, my friend. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to save this and set it aside, and I will ask Mary's opinion on Monday, and we will get back to you on what she thinks about this. Perhaps she will have a different opinion.
Organized Business Services, you should marry that girl and then get her pregnant.
Yes. There you go. Have kids. Have loads of kids.
Have kids.
Have loads
That'll
of kids.
upset people a lot. If you're looking to get people mad, knock your wife up.
So again, I have no idea whether this is actually true. It would be very, very interesting to find out later whether Superman Legacy actually had a budget this big. But like you said, if these studios want to start making money, they just have to spend less. It's not that difficult.
I mean, honestly, I think that's probably true.
Like, I would love to see Hollywood take a moratorium. Like, okay, for the next 5 years, even the tentpole films, we're capping our budgets at $150 million.
Yeah.
Like, it's kind of like, so there's this scene in the in the pilot to the show The West Wing, where the very liberal policymaker is like arguing with the conservative guy in Congress. I think he's in Congress, and he's like, "Can we just agree to not legalize like grenade launchers?"
No.
Like, I know, right? But I'm just saying, like, I love the idea that they're like, can we just agree that even the big budget movies, they don't need to be more than $150 million. They don't need to be $300 million.
Look, I can't conceive of why it costs that
That's
much
what I'm
money.
thinking.
I can't figure it out.
Dude, Titanic, for example, and I know this was 20 years ago, 25 years ago.
You love that movie.
Oh, God, yeah, dude. Please put it in me. No, Titanic. They built a Titanic, like a half-scale version or 85% scale version of Titanic, and sank it. And it was still only $200 million over the entire course of production.
Why does a movie cost as much as 3 stealth fighters?
Yeah.
I don't get it. It's because somebody's skimming somewhere $30 to $40 million off something. Yeah. Catering's not that damn expensive.
No.
Oh, yeah. No, did you remember there was a story like a while ago that said, who was it? Somebody said that the catering budget for a Marvel movie was the whole expense for Andromeda. God. It was the whole expense for Battlestar Galactica or something like that.
I'm sure the catering's ridiculous. And also, that the ridiculous requests, this is a little behind the scenes information for you. The ridiculous requests from artists or stars or whatever, they're almost always attached to catering if they're like any kind of service.
Get rid of the green M&Ms.
Yeah,
no green M&Ms.
If you've got like masseuses and blah blah blah, all that stuff falls under hospitality. So you get people that come in and give massages and stuff like that. So all that stuff would be under hospitality and catering and stuff. It's the easiest place to hide stuff. Yeah, I've done it myself, I promise.
Yeah, you could. I mean, and some of these actors are like really specific, and they're like, I want like the widest slobber pocket at 1 p.m. after we cut every single day.
Yeah.
Just need 2 or 3 slobber pockets 3 times a day. And they're getting high class stuff like Las Vegas, you know what I'm saying?
I guarantee the chat is like, what is he talking about?
Slobber pocket.
I guarantee the chat. Half the chat's like, I don't know.
The other half doesn't. That's fine.
Yeah. It's very that meme of the father from whatever the father.
Those who know and those
what?
who don't know.
Those.
From
those who know and who don't know.
Yes.
Yeah, The Incredibles. Yeah, those who know and those who don't know.
So not just that, guys. We do have a first look because the movie has been announced as just Superman now. It's no longer called Superman Legacy. They shortened the name of the film. But we do have the first look. Now, I heard some people saying that these are not real. Again, I don't know, but the trunks are on the outside there.
I like it.
I imagine, I think the trunks on the outside are okay, but I do also
those look like booty shorts, not the trunks.
They're strikingly similar to the underwear that I wear.
There you go.
Yeah, they're called boy shorts, dude.
Well, they're just 2-inch boxer briefs is what they call. But like once you get that into post production and they do color correction and stuff, it'll look fine.
Oh,
honestly.
exactly. No, 110%. A lot of people like the worst thing you can do is base your opinions on a movie on just stills you see. We kind of laid the groundwork for that. When they were talking about like Batgirl, and there was all these horrible press, like all these horrible pictures that were coming out about Batgirl, I'm like, once it's color, like again, we'll never know because that movie never ended up coming out and will never come out.
You know what else? Look at the cape being so short. I guarantee the cape is CG. In the movie, it'll be CG.
They do. So that way no, because in the Snyder movies, Batman's cape was real, Superman's cape was CG. Okay, so so this one will likely be a lot longer and more billowing.
There is that looks really silly.
Yeah,
you know, like a cape like that. Capes nowadays, like ever since Spawn in the comic books, like if capes are not gigantic and have a life of their own, they kind of look silly. You can't pull it off.
They have to be completely not useful at all.
Yeah, it's got to be like Doctor Strange's cape that like is actually like cracking jokes in the movie.
Thanks for watching. Listen to full episodes of Pop Culture Crisis on Spotify.
Keep up with us on social media and make sure you subscribe and ring that bell so you never miss the show. Bye, guys.